what's up guys, I'm Tommy and welcome to Tommy Tech Outdoors. Today I'm going to show you a cheaper alternative to the Hobie bucket, so stay tuned. So on this channel I do a lot of how-tos, reviews, and share my experiences fishing, crabbing, kayaking, boating, and just spending quality time with family and friends outdoors. So if those interest you, consider subscribing to my channel by clicking that red subscribe button below and click that notification bell so you know when I upload new content. Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you a cheaper alternative to the Hobie bucket. That's what I have right here. I'm actually going to be putting this in my PA 360 because it doesn't actually come with a bucket. It actually comes with the little tackle drawer storage, but I actually don't really use that, so the bucket would be much better for me. But this is the bucket, and the cheaper alternative I have right over here is a Sterilite Basket that you can get from Walmart. I think it's like $2 something, so about like $3. I was actually able to walk into the store and get this at Walmart, but you can also get them, I've seen them at Amazon. I think Target might have them as well. But I'll provide a link in the description below to where you can get one, so you can check that out. But when you get this basket, it's actually a particular model, so make sure you check the link. I don't have the little sticker on here anymore, but you actually have to cut the basket a little bit. So I'm going to bring you guys in closer so you can get a better look of what needs to be cut. Alright guys, so here's a closer look at the Sterilite Basket. As you can see, looks very similar to the Hobie bucket, which I actually have right here. I don't know if you can see all that. Let's see. Yeah, you can see almost the same amount of space. You may lose a little bit because of the sides right here. But, you know, it'll fit pretty good once you cut it down, and it's a very cheap option. You know, it's about $3 with tax, whereas the bucket, I think it's about $26, $27. But again, I'll have a link in the description below so you guys can check them out. But the basket, the problem with the basket, you do have to cut it down, and you can see this little lip that's right here. You're actually gonna have to cut this lip down. I actually already started the process of doing some of that. On the other side, you can see I've already kind of trimmed it down. So the reason you want to do that is because if you have the lip there, you can't really lay it flat onto the surface of where the hatch is. So on this side, I'm gonna have to cut this down. All right, so to cut the plastic around the lip, all I did was use a pair of pruning shears. I mean, this can cut through branches, probably cut through bone. I actually use this to cut my chicken necks for running a trot line, but I'll do another video on that. But you can see it's not the prettiest, but you know, it gets the job done. So you can see here I started cutting on this side. You can see the shears cut really well. It's kind of awkward when you're doing it because you can't really get underneath like actual scissors, but you can see it actually cuts pretty good. Cuts it nice and easy. But I do have to usually go back over it to make it look pretty, because you can see it looks pretty bad right now. But what I'll do is I'll cut this way, and then I'll come back and then cut in this direction, and then just kind of trim off everything to make it look all nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this, and then I'll show you guys what the finished product looks like. All right guys, so now I've got the basket trimmed and everything. So the lip is completely gone all around the basket. And then I did have to actually trim the sides a little bit. So I trimmed a little bit on each side here. And then I did also have to trim off the long sides as well. So I kind of just used actually, luckily I had my other buckets to kind of use as a gauge, but you know, you could always easily just kind of eyeball it, and then you just have to keep trimming to see how much you need to take off, but fits great. All right guys, so I've got the basket in my 2016 Hobie Outback. You can see it actually fits really well. Let me take it out real quick. So comes out nicely. And putting it in's pretty easy. The only thing I do need to do actually is these right here, they get in the way if they're like that. So I kind of just flip them out this way. I've seen some guys just take a string and put it across here, but I'm gonna just leave it like this for now. So let me go put it back in. As you can see, fits really, really nice actually. So it actually is a really good alternative to the Hobie basket. So I'm actually going to try to put this in my 2020 Hobie Pro Angler 360 just to show that it does actually fit in pretty much all the Hobies that have the square hatch, which is really rectangular. So let me do that now. Alright guys, so here it is in my Hobie Pro Angler 360. As you can see, it fits with no problem. Alright guys, so that was the cheaper alternative to the Hobie bucket. This Sterilite Basket actually works pretty well, and you could probably buy quite a few of them for the price you'd get a Hobie bucket for. So if you guys are interested in one, I will provide a link in the description below to where you can get one. So make sure you check that out. So if you have any comments or questions, please comment in the comment section below. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe for future videos. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. It's coming.
It's coming. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one, buddy. That's a good one.
Nice.
All right, stop. Here, bring it this way, buddy.
That's a good picture right there, buddy. Whoa, what a good one.